Thanks for joining us, Oliver. Disappointing evening for your side, but how proud of you, your bunch?
Yeah, I think firstly, cup finals are about winning, and unfortunately we weren't able to get over the line tonight. So the feeling right now is of massive disappointment, and that's how the dressing room feels. And I feel really disappointed because I thought we were dominant for large spells in the game. You know, sometimes you can come away and lose a game and being outplayed. Tonight wasn't that. And that gives a kind of different feeling in the belly and a different feeling in the dressing room because, I think for those that came down and watched the game tonight, I think they could see a dominant team for large spells, and just frustrated and gutted for the lads that we couldn't quite get over the line.
You mentioned a dominant performance there. No disrespect to Mansfield. I think your side were definitely the strongest of the two teams this evening. What was it, the small differences that stopped your side from coming away with the result?
Yeah, I think firstly, full credit to Mansfield. You know, they've ended up winning the game and becoming champions. So, firstly, full credit and full respect to them. I thought first half, Chappers makes a great save. But other than that, I thought we were dominant. We were dominant with the ball, but we didn't just have possession for possession's sake. There was purpose in there. We played forward. We created chances. We got between their shape. And if I'm honest, the lads really took on board the detail of the game plan and what they've done all season. And then the game at this level is fine margins. I thought we actually started the second half okay. And then the senior player for their team, probably the oldest player on the pitch, has a moment of incredible quality, which gets them back into the game at 1-1. And then I was interested to see how we were going to react at that point, because they obviously had a little bit of momentum, but I actually thought that we controlled that well. And I thought after 2-3 minutes after the goal, I thought we actually regained the momentum. And again, probably looked like the biggest threat to score. I thought we had a lot of creativity then in the wide areas, and we tried to use that. But we probably couldn't keep the game as fast as we would have liked. Again, full respect to Mansfield, but a lot of their players' direct play is slowing the game down. Players are taking long on the ball, and we wanted tempo and energy into our game, and we probably weren't able to get enough of that momentum in the second half. And then I feel as the game went on and as we conceded the second goal, which was probably through fatigue as well on our left-hand side. After we conceded the second goal, I thought maybe a little bit of anxiety creeped in, and then we probably stopped doing what we were doing to get us into a situation where we could get into goal-scoring positions. And that hunger to try and win the game meant at times we probably played a little bit too long, and weren't able to create the scenarios which we were ultimately going to score from tonight.
It certainly hurts right now, but how important is this experience in terms of the development of your players?
Yeah, it's. I'm not thinking about the development right now, if I'm honest, and neither will they. But listen, we've got young players on that pitch tonight, and we've got players that will come again. And we've got players that's important that they'll hurt from this experience, but they'll learn from this experience. Playing at the stadium, playing in front of people, that's ultimately what the academy is about. I hope that we collectively showcased to the people that watched the game tonight that there's good players coming through, and they're going to be better for this experience. It's going to hurt. They're going to understand that football is won or lost through small and very fine margins. But I genuinely believe that we're educating the players in the right way here. I think if you watch the contrast of the game, I think people could see that. And I genuinely think that way of educating the boys will result, hopefully, in appearances for the first team for us, or for the lads to go on having a career in the game.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.